Okay. Guys, I actually did everything that I was supposed to do before the stream turned on. I hope you are proud of me. I did my story post. I did my Discord post. I didn't do a Twitter post. I'm not really doing that. I did all the things. I feel super gross today. We had a bad Chinese experience, which I'll talk about. Because it has to do with fitness. Today's routine is gonna be split squats, 3 sets, 10 reps each side, leg press, 3 sets, 10 reps, which I went up in weight, 15 pounds on my leg press since last time I was in the gym 3 months ago, so that was good, which goes to prove that you can make progress when you're at home. Just saying, don't let people tell you that you can't. Calf raises, I also went up in weight on these because I've been doing calf raises at home, 3 sets, 12 reps each side. I'm hoping I can graduate to weighted split squat soon. Okay, and then seated rows, 3 sets, 10 reps, bicep curls, 3 sets, reps until failure, which I went up in weight on this one too. Lat pull downs, 2 sets underhand, 2 sets overhand, 12 reps each. This one, when I came back into the gym, it was the same amount of weight that I had been doing because I haven't been doing a whole lot of pull down sort of workouts here because we have bands and I don't really like to use the bands. So that's still 75 pounds. Hello?
It's because the bands make her dance.
The bands make her dance.
That's why you don't like them.
Oh my gosh. For pre-workout today, I am drinking the Strawberry Bang. Sorry that you can never see anything that I'm ever holding up here because of the lighting, but that's just what we got. I also posted it on my Instagram story, so if you want to know what it's like, thank you, babe. We've got a ring light, but it doesn't really help. Here you go. We'll see if it makes any type of difference. That's not helping.
Yeah, you put the light behind
That
it
was
instead of-
stupid.
Now,
Wait.
There, okay.
Ow! Hang on, I don't know how to turn it.
We're learning
Focus.
how lighting works on the
Focus.
stream.
There we go. So today we're gonna just talk about my awful Chinese food experience that I'm still suffering from, and then as people come in, you can ask your fitness questions. We'll do some people's macros today. It'll be a good time. Oh, you know what? The one thing I didn't do yet? What? Didn't do it. Okay. Let me edit the Facebook. The Facebook streaming type thing doesn't add the title that you want, so I always gotta manually go in and add it so people know what I'm talking about. Otherwise it just says support the stream, and I don't like that. It's takes you to my little tip area, and that's weird.
She hates money.
I hate money, guys.
See Haley get mad?
Don't
$100.
donate any money. I will be furious.
She hates
Furious.
Whenever we fight, I just throw her some cash.
Yes. And then I get more mad. Doing macros. Here we go. So if anybody wants their macros done, whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube or Twitch, let me know. Or if you just have fitness questions, or if you're here for the laughs, that's also fine. Just don't give me money. Ugh. I hate money. Okay. There we go. Fixed it, guys. Fixed it. Okay, so terrible Chinese experience. Okay, that sounded bad. Terrible Chinese food experience. Yeah. So yesterday, I talked about this on my stream last night, so if you're watching last night while I was playing COD, ignore this part or listen to it again because it'll probably be funny again. We went to this place, and I'm gonna call them out because it was that bad. Usually I don't say the name of the company unless they're doing a great job, but they're doing so bad that I feel like people need to know. House of Hunan, okay? And I don't pretend to be a Chinese food connoisseur by any means, but I do know what good Chinese food tastes like because I have lived in places where there is good Chinese food. Exhibit A, Chicago, where there is quite literally Chinatown. So I feel like I have a good grasp. Sorry, my hair is really bothering me. I feel like I have a good grasp of what good Chinese food is, and this was not it. So, we had been wanting to order from there for a while. I was really craving some sweet and sour chicken, and we were excited. We'd never tried this place. It had good and bad reviews, which I feel like every place has an off day, so like, who am I to judge? And so we tried it, and we both got the sweet and sour chicken. First of all, I kind of have anxiety when I order because I feel bad if I can't understand them, because I feel like it's my fault. I feel like I should be better at knowing what people are saying, but I can't read lips over the phone. That's my problem. I have this problem with pretty much anybody I talk to on the phone. I'm like, can you repeat that? Because I can't read the lips, all right? It's also hard with the masks. I don't have the greatest hearing, okay? So anyway, everything went smoothly. We showed up there. We didn't know what we were supposed to do with the COVID regulations, but we just went inside and it was fine. And then we got the food, and we opened the food. And the first thing I noticed was that there was like 5 little pieces of chicken, right? And then the sweet and sour sauce was just kind of dumped in the bottom, and like there's a little bit on top of the chicken, but like most of it was in a pool underneath the chicken. And I was like, okay, well, that's interesting, because the last time I had sweet and sour chicken, it was really good, and it didn't look like that. And I was like, whatever, like everybody does it differently, no big deal. I took a bite. It was the mushiest breading I've ever tasted, or like texturally felt in my mouth. Like when you bit down on it, it didn't like break, it just like smushed it, if that makes sense. And it was boiled chicken on the inside. I've never had boiled chicken. Stacy used to eat boiled chicken all the time, and he's like, it tastes like boiled chicken. And I was like, I'm gonna believe you. So the texture was bad. The chicken was not good. And then on top of that, they had like these peppers that they had blanched, it seemed, because like most of the color was gone out of the peppers. And then all that you could taste was the lingering pepper flavor that was like seeped into the chicken, right? So it just tasted like green pepper. It was really gross. And the rice was okay. I didn't mind the rice. It wasn't the most flavorful, but it just needed some salt. And the crab ragoons were good, but the chicken was just not good. So we didn't even finish it. We took a couple bites, and it was so unbearable. And I don't throw food away. That's really, really hard for me to do. But it was so not worth the calories.
So easy to throw this away.
Yeah, it was so not worth the calories that I didn't really feel bad doing it. And so we threw it away. And yeah. And then right after, it made us sick. So both of us were like in the bathroom sick. And I still feel sick. I'm not even gonna lie. My stomach still hurts. But Stacy was literally like, you want to just get something else? We'll just try again. Because it was only like $6, because it was like the lunch special. So we got something else later, because I couldn't eat. Right, I just want to get rid of as much of it as I can. I hate money, so whatever. I have some smudges on my glasses. Excuse me. So anyway, that was our awful Chinese experience. We both got sick. It left our bodies less than 20 minutes after it entered our bodies. It wasn't good. It was not good. So yeah, that's the tea on the Chinese food we ate that made us sick. So if you're in the Cadillac area, don't go to House of Hunan. As much as I want to recommend a local place, like, I just can't. I can't do it.
Fun fact, everywhere you go is a local place.
But it's like not a chain restaurant. That's what I'm talking about. Listen, babe. They don't have the support of many, many millions of dollars behind the company.
We just want to buy what you want.
The fact that you don't even have your headset on right now and you're listening to this is making me laugh. Because you usually don't do that. Oh, gotcha. So yeah, does anybody have any fitness questions, or does anybody want me to do their macros for them? As always, this is a safe space for you to ask questions. This is a safe space for you to ask to get your macros done, so you know how much you should be eating based on your goals.
Oh, if somebody's mean, we're gonna ban.
If someone's mean, we will block you. Just kidding. No, we won't. We won't be mean. We don't tolerate nastiness in this chat. So yeah. Yeah, unless it's nasty good fitness goals. I feel like I should put the mic in between us so that you can... This is technically... Fuck. I'm just kidding.
I was just waiting for that.
At some point, I want to make this a podcast with the two of us because I think it would be freaking hilarious.
Maybe I should get me a mic. for when I use it.
Possibly, or we could just use this one.
Well, I mean, then we don't have to trade it, and we could both get stands.
We could just sit it in the middle of us.
They're really supposed to be like there,
mm.
even though you put yours down.
I can't believe it. Here, I'll hold it. Does this make you feel better?
No, because now you're holding it.
Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh. Can't win. That's okay. But yeah. So what I wanted to talk about along those lines with, when you have bad food experiences and whatnot, I think a lot of us were taught to just like grin and bear it kind of thing and eat it even though it's not good. Like that's what my parents taught me was if you're at somebody's house, you know, and you don't like the food, eat it anyway,
Well, that
right?
might change if you're at someone's house.
Right,
The
but
girls might change.
But I feel like we also had the same principle for if someone like bought us food or if we bought food, like you shouldn't waste the food, right? Like that's just how I grew up. So it's been really hard for me. Rita, stop looking for tacks. Stop. I can't chase you down with a tack in your mouth today. Anyway, so it's been really hard for me to learn that it's okay to throw away food if it's A, bad and not worth calories, or for other reasons, like it's just there's not enough of it to
It
save.
tastes good. It might get you sick in general.
Yeah, and if it's gonna make you sick. Because like my first inclination was to just eat the rice. Thanks for rating DeHarding C. My first inclination was to just eat the rice. Hi! You had one of your mom's family with us? Oh, nice! Cool! I was just gonna eat the rice and then eat the crab ragoons, and I was like, I don't want to waste this food. I wanted to go, so here you go. Thanks so much, DeHarding C. Have a great rest of whatever you're gonna end up doing today. Awesome. Thank you for the like. So yeah, I was just gonna eat the rice and the crab ragoons and not waste at least that part, and then I was like, listen, rice is it's not gonna have protein in it, and I really need to be focused on my protein. Hey Elle, hey Kenrick, thanks for the lurk. And the crab ragoons, you know, they're fried, they've got cream cheese, they've got dairy in it, it's not gonna make me feel good. So I just like threw it away, and I was like, we'll just get something to better suit my macro needs. And so we got Jimmy John's later. You're trying to gain weight? Yes, macros. I'm doing people's macros live in the chat, so that if you're trying to gain weight or lose weight or maintain weight, then I will help you figure that out. So you're 102 pounds. How much are you trying to gain, Elle? Small. I'm trying to gain weight right now too. I'm bulking, so I'm right there with you, girl. I want to be at least 115. Okay. Do you know how much you should be eating to gain weight at a good rate? I'm severely underweight. Gotcha. I don't eat. Is it because, like, you feel like you can't eat as much as you need to gain weight? You just have trouble eating? Hey, yo, Elo Yoshi. Yes. Okay. That's a good thing to recognize. I feel like for you, if you want to do your macros, and then we can, you know, dialogue a little bit about some higher calorie foods that you can eat that will make it easier to get calories into your body without making you feel like you're stuffing yourself. Does that make sense? I find that when I go to eat, I have 3 bites and I feel sick. I totally understand that. I have such a hard time eating sometimes. This is what I've been using lately. It's a all-natural supplement called Fenugreek, and it's got a lot of good properties, but one of them is a appetite stimulant, basically. So it makes it so that eating is easier. Your BMI is 18. Oh, you got an 18% wow, okay. So if you have issues eating and you're not the kind of person that wants to go to the doctor and get something, you know, synthetic for your body to help your appetite, I would recommend trying this and seeing how it can help you, and if it doesn't, then you can explore other things. But this is all natural. You can get it from your local grocery store. The doctor told you just to eat more. That's so unhelpful. I'm so sorry. I'm trying really hard not to go on a tangent. Thanks for following Uluyoshi. Uluyoshi. Yeah, I said that right. That's really unfortunate. Elle, I'm really sorry. Do you want me to, if you want to message me your age, height, and weight, and then your goal weight. Wait, you already told me your goal weight. So just age, height, and I think that's it. And I can do your macros. You can send it to me in Discord if you want to. Either way. Yep, and make shakes with fruit and ice cream at Kester Told You. That's a good tip. Finding things that are here, I'm gonna do your macros really quick while I'm sitting here. And what's your height? If you in 5'3", gotcha. Okay, let me do this really quick. Okay. I did a couple people's yesterday, and one person in here with Air Max on, so actually 5'2". LOL, I'm dying. Okay. And your original 8 is 102 and then 115. And then 21, I'm also low. And then the goal weight is to be 115, 115, and then we're gonna gain weight. Or build muscle, technically, is what you'll... Oh, wait. Yeah, let's do it. I did it. There we go. Okay. Wow. Interesting. So, for a female of your height, age, weight, and then your goal weight, you should be eating 1,867 calories a day. But obviously if you're eating quite a bit less than that, sorry, I'm like missing a bunch of chats because my thing doesn't scroll for me. I try not to work out even though I enjoy it because I can't eat enough to fill the calorie deficit. I think you mean the calorie surplus, but I know exactly what you mean. Yeah, so the importance of doing some workout while you are, gaining weight is so that that weight doesn't stay body fat and it turns to muscle. Yeah, like the calories workout burn. Gotcha. Yeah, that is definitely a concern. So what I would suggest, since this is quite a large amount of calories, which is again 1,867, I would figure out how much you're eating now, which is probably close to 1,200, maybe a little less, and gradually up your calories 100 a week. That's what I did. And then, so like for next week, you do like 1,300, 1,350, nowhere near. Okay, so what you're gonna wanna do is up your calories about 100 each week to kind of get your stomach to stretch a little bit, because when you don't eat enough, your stomach will shrink, and that is why you feel super full after 4 bites. So start slow, up your calories 100 a week, and do it by like eating things like 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. That right there is 190 calories, and that's something that it's a very small amount, packs a lot of calorie density in there, and you don't feel like you're eating a whole lot. You can also do things like add a cup of milk to your diet. Nutella is also a good one, yes. You can do Nutella, and then just kind of gradually work your way up. Your stomach is going to stretch very slowly to allow yourself to start eating a little bit more and eat more closer to what you should be eating. Does that help? Let me scroll down some more. I don't like peanut butter. That's totally fine if you don't like peanut butter. You can totally eat other things. Another thing that you can eat is a donut. That's 200 calories. Chocolate covered strawberries or strawberries with Nutella. That's an easy way. You had 320 calories today? Ooh, girl. So, do you find that when you eat that much, maybe not because like this is a different circumstance, but usually people when they enter into a calorie limit this low, do you find that you like have trouble with binging or not really? 200 of that came from a can of Monster. Oh, L. Oh my. LOL Butella. So you do find that you have issues with binging? Was that what the yes was for? Sorry. It's hard for me because things are like a little delayed. Oh, or was that yes? That does help, I think. Yes, certain times. Gotcha. That's totally normal when you, basically, your body, when you don't eat enough, it obviously is going to go into starvation mode, and it is going to attack your muscles. It's going to, you're obviously going to lose body fat, but it's going to start attacking your muscles, and you're going to lose muscle, which is muscle atrophy. Hi, I'm Empire5, Mom Fam Support, thanks so much. Sometimes I'll binge loads of biscuits and cakes and snacks. That's totally normal. That's totally normal for how much you're eating. That doesn't surprise me at all. But I can't eat full meals. I get muscle fatigue and headache because of it. Mom's Fam Lurk. Hi, Jesucan Plays. Jesuchan Plays? I'm sorry if I said that so wrong. I really apologize. But I can't eat full meals. I get muscle fatigue and headaches because of it. Gotcha. So it sounds like you possibly are not getting enough iron and protein in your diet, which kind of goes hand in hand because meat, iron, protein, stuff like that. Hope everyone enjoys my food struggles. I'm definitely not enjoying the thought of you struggling with this, but I'm definitely excited that you're open enough to talk about it, because that's really brave. Not everybody likes to talk about their eating habits. Sometimes it's scary. Chicken and mince is the main meat I eat. Damn, this is a cool stream. I wish I wasn't in class right now or I'd pay attention. Just a chance, that's totally fine. You can always go back and watch the replay. I'm not going to be offended. I'm just so happy that you're here in the chat hanging out with us, so I'm happy with it. So, L. I'm trying to think if there's any other advice that I can give you as far as getting more calories into your day. Honestly, you're just gonna really have to, you're just really gonna have to be dedicated to the idea of upping your calories 100 a day. And that's gonna take a while because you're at quite a low spot, but I think that if you do that and you don't force yourself and just gradually do it, you'll have great success. Should I be forcing myself to eat even though it makes me feel sickly? I say no. So my goal is for everybody to have a healthy relationship with food. If you're forcing yourself to eat, which I have done this in the past, I have anxiety and depression. So there have been times where I forced myself to eat, and you shouldn't do that. That doesn't really help with your relationship with food. If that makes sense. So if it makes you feel sick, this is what I do. I try to find at least one thing that I can think of that doesn't make me feel sick. And sometimes that one thing, I have something called PTSD, causes a lot of issues. I understand that. That is extremely valid. That's extremely valid. Something that I have started doing is I got this protein powder that is like juice. It's not like rich like peanut butter chocolate malt flavored. It's like mango lime juice flavored. And I drink that, and that's easy for me to stomach because it tastes like I'm drinking juice, but I'm actually getting protein and some calories from it. So I would say if you're having issues, hello, some support and lurking for moms. Hey, Ekim Rocks, thanks so much. So even if you don't have like a protein juice type thing, I would try drinking some sort of juice with a calorie amount, like lemonade I think has like 100 or so. You can use apple juice. I tried like 3 different protein shakes, but they're disgusting. I don't really like protein shakes. I don't like the ones that you have to mix in milk. That's a texture thing for me. I don't like that. I used to like it because I didn't know any better. You're so welcome. Do you think that if you had one that was more like a juice instead of a milk base, so it's just mixed with water and tastes like juice, that you'd be able to stomach that better? Does that sound like something? It doesn't have a texture. It's not grainy. It just, you shake it, the powder dissolves, and it's juice. Do you think that's something that would be good, sound good to you? I try and drink diluted juice. Gotcha. Yeah, I would try that. If solid food isn't gonna be the best for you, then try something liquid. I don't know if you have smoothie places or anything like that, or if that's, I think you call it squash. I've never heard of that, actually. Oh, gotcha. I would do things like that. Try liquids that have calories. Cordial? Okay, yeah, I understand what you're saying now. It's like a juice cocktail type of thing, right? I would do that. I would also stay away from things like caffeine, nicotine, and other things that are appetite suppressants, like diluted with water. Oh, gotcha. I understand what you're talking about now. So if you drink a lot of caffeine or you hit the vape a lot, that's also not gonna help. I smoke and drink Monster a lot. Elle, we just figured out your problem, okay? You're doing, like, the two things that are, like, suppressing your appetite the most. So I think that's probably why, I think that's probably part of the issue is those two things really are going to, like, have you guys ever drank coffee and then you realize, like, wow, I didn't eat anything today after I drank that coffee? That's because caffeine is an appetite suppressant, as well as nicotine or vapes. Another thing, no, I can't give that advice. That was today. Gotcha. So it's making more sense now to me. Is it making a little bit more sense to you to have this information as well? Can of Monster this morning, got to 2 p.m. and hadn't ate. There you go. It's super good that we can, like, talk about stuff like this because, like, not everybody knows that things like that are appetite suppressants, and then they just feel like, what the fuck, why can I not eat? I just came back from a shower and I'm hearing about appetite. Yes, we are talking about appetite suppressants, caffeine and nicotine. I drink 3 to 6 cans of Monster daily. Do you eat anything else after that? I don't want to look like I'm too stone wet. So, since caffeine is the less hard habit to kick, I would say that even if you continue to smoke, at least try to swap your Monster beverage out with something that doesn't have caffeine in it. I'm trying to think. Bangs do have caffeine in it, yes, Stacy? I believe so. I don't really pay attention because I don't drink a whole lot of caffeine. Stacy, do Bangs have caffeine in them?
Yeah.
Okay. Bangs have caffeine in them, so don't drink Bangs instead of Monsters. I used to be 350 pounds. I do keto and other things and lost 175 pounds over 2 years. Mom's fam stopping by. Thanks a lot, this lost girl. I used to drink 4+ cans a day. I've cut down quite a bit. Guys, I don't know how you do this with the caffeine thing, but, like, I think that I might actually, like, you can tell that I'm talking faster because I've drank this. And I drank such a small amount. I don't know how you guys do it with the caffeine. Honestly, I think my body just doesn't metabolize it well. I get sick. And I think that's also part of the appetite suppressant is, like, I don't know if this is a universal thing, but do you guys feel, like, sick to your stomach after you drink Monsters or any type of caffeine, or is that just a me thing because I don't drink it a ton? I don't know what that's like to drink caffeine all the time. I used to be a barista, so I used to drink caffeine quite a bit, but, like, I don't remember how I felt. I would just poop a lot because caffeine makes you poop. I don't know. It tastes nice. Well, I guess the pharmaceuticals and such slow me down. I don't drink it for the energy. You just drink it for the taste. Gotcha. Mixes well with vodka. You guys. Oh, this is such good conversation. I love this. Yeah, definitely. I agree. Yeah, so those are the small changes that I would make, Elle, for you to make your life a little better. There's things that you can drink instead, like tea, like Monster tea. I don't know if you've ever heard of Monster tea. Should I go get my Monster tea from the fridge so you can see what it's like? Maybe I should just Google a picture so you know what I'm talking about. I'm eating raisins now since you're telling me to eat. Sometimes I think that just having someone tell you to eat is, like, a good, it's a good thing. If you can get a friend in your life to tell you to eat at a specific time every day, that might help a lot with the placebo, too. Okay, Monster tea. I told somebody about Monster Teas the other day, and they, like, lost their mind. Hang on. Monster tea drink? Oh, it's a dragon tea. I forget that it's called that. I still have one in the fridge that I haven't drank in quite a few weeks. This is what I drink. It doesn't have as much caffeine in it, but, like, it's still a little bit, and it's still a monster. It's just not carbonated, because I don't love carbonation. I don't know if they'd have those in the UK. I really don't know. But yeah. Elle, hopefully excuse me. Hello. Focus. Is it focusing? It's not focusing. This always happens. There we go. Hopefully you got a couple good tips that you can use, Elle. I know that I'm not a mental health professional, and I think that if you're looking to have a healthier relationship with food, that is a good place to start. Yeah, defo. Awesome. And I think that also, yeah, I think that maybe somebody that knows your medical history a little bit better as well would also have some good input. What about cheese? Is cheese good for calories? Cheese is really good for calories. Cheese has quite a bit of calories and fat, so if you want to introduce some cheese into your life, you can snack on some cheese and you'll get a good amount of calories from that. There's just not a ton of protein. I have a doctor's appointment Thursday, so a few things I'm going to mention. That's really good. I'm really glad to hear that. Yeah, that's a really good idea. Because, they know you better, and they'll have some good things. And also, you guys have different things in the UK, I believe, that we don't have here, so, like, they'll actually be able to give you good food recommendations, whereas I'm just, like, giving you, like, American food recommendations, and, that might be not as relevant as it could be. So yes, but I did notice when I started bulking, sorry that I keep looking over here, this is where my chat is, when I started bulking, it was quite difficult for me to eat more. I didn't think that it was gonna take as much. It's okay. Thank you, girl. I didn't think, because I love food, I didn't think it was gonna be a problem for me to eat a lot of food. And then I realized that my stomach had shrunk when I did my cut, and yeah, that's just what happens when you lose weight, is your stomach physically shrinks to be able to hold not as much food, because if you really think about it, your stomach is only this big. It's the size of your fist. Everybody knows this. Maybe not. I don't know. This is what I was taught in kindergarten. I don't know if that's taught universally, but this is how big your stomach is. That's not that big. And it will get smaller if you eat less. I act like this is the most disgusting thing I've ever drank, and it's actually quite delicious. It's just very sugary. Quite sugary. And yes, fenugreek is... does over-the-counter mean that you can get it at any grocery store? Does that mean you have to use a prescription? I can't remember at this exact moment. Oh, jeez. Because I'm not a doctor. I'm just a personal trainer. But yeah, I've been taking fenugreek for a while. Probably like 2 or 3 weeks now since I got it from the grocery store. And I've noticed that I've been able to eat in the morning, which is like a big deal for me. I don't eat well in the morning because I'm very anxious. I think because I had a problem with cannabis for a while that I suppressed my appetite and stomach potentially has shrunk. Okay. Yeah, over the counter, you can get it in supermarkets. That doesn't make any sense, because if you're getting it over the counter... Okay, here's my rant about this. This is why I get confused every time. He just looked at me because I'm getting loud. Over the counter should mean like, oh, you're getting it from the pharmacy. You can't just get it off the shelf. Is that right, or am I thinking that it's swapped the other way? I don't know. I don't get it. Anyway, cannabis. Let's talk about it. So, cannabis is an appetite... That's a prescription here. Okay, got you. I personally have the opposite. Usually, if I do feel unwell, after I consume, I feel better, but that's different for everybody, so you can't really use it as a rule of thumb, like, And as a personal trainer, you can't suggest that to people because that's your own life choices that you are making. You don't suggest that to other people. Because, like, if I did suggest that to you, it wouldn't have worked. And then you're mad at me because you wouldn't be mad at me. But you'd be like, what the heck? I thought you said this was going to work, and then it didn't. So there's that. But I have heard some people say that they lost weight because of smoking. And I'm thinking that they just must not get the munchies. The fitness gamer. The fitness gamer! Yes, it's true. And I think that it's funny. They tried to explain to me that it was because their body metabolized things different because of the cannabis. And I'm like, no, it's not.
Like gaining weight from birth control.
Guys, fun fact. Hi, fitness gamer. I stopped Saturday, started rehab, and trying to deal with a lot of my life issues. Example, food, stress, exercise, to make my life better. I'm so glad. I see a counselor every week. Every other week. It's been every week for the last couple weeks, though, because your girl needs some extra support. But I would definitely recommend seeing a mental health professional as well. Life is hard at the moment. Yes, it's COVID. This is like something that none of us have ever experienced before, a pandemic, and then there's so much other stuff happening in the world. Like, it gets a little stressful and scary, and then, like, relationships are hard, so, like, you get it. It's not the easiest time in the world. Hi, fitness gamer. Your girl needs some milk. Actually, we all need some milk. It's been 12 months in my house now, same walls. Ugh. I would be in the same boat, except, I ended up having a bad roommate, so. Let me take these pills. But yeah, that would get really lonely, and it would get really hard, and I think that is every excuse to have, feeling some type of way about it. Fancy seeing you here. LOL. Fitness. Come on. We're talking about macros and bulking and, yeah, Fortnite queen and all. LOL. You guys. We're talking about my issues with food. Eat all the carbs. Yes. If eating carbs... I was watching some informational videos to share on my Facebook. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. And I posted a really good, 3-minute video on my Facebook the other day about why carbs is the most efficient macronutrients. Because I say that and people don't believe me. They think I'm lying. And I was like, okay, if you don't believe me, a fitness professional, then maybe you'll believe a doctor. I don't freaking know. I don't know. The keto people just, they don't believe it. And that's okay. Eventually they'll come to the light side. And it does work for some people because they're tracking their calories, but not everybody is successful on something like that. Eat carbs. No need to thank me. I'm just here spreading the support far and wide. You really are. What a gem. What a gem you are. Does anybody else have any fitness questions? There's quite a few people in the chat and y'all are being pretty quiet, which leads me to believe you're afraid to maybe ask a question or you don't know how to ask to have your macros done. I used to eat out a lot before lockdown. Eating out a lot is definitely very helpful if you're trying to gain weight. How do fitness? So fitness gamer, how do fitness? First you will go to the gym and do some lifting to build your muscle, and then you will eat in a calorie deficit. And that's it. But obviously can't now. Do you guys not have takeout or DoorDash or anything? That's something that I have not yet heard whether or not you guys have. You have takeout. But that's not the most convenient thing during this winter, season. And yes, it would be so much more expensive because you also have to pay the tip and the driver fee and the stuff, okay? Uber Eats, Just Eat, etc. Deliveroo. Yeah, half the price of the takeout is just the delivery fee. Facts! I used to, Grubhub my food a lot when I lived in Chicago, and, your girl was a broke college student, so I don't know why I thought I was getting away with that. I think I would only use, the coupon codes when I had them. So for example, our favorite place to eat is 3-course for £12. Okay. I'm interested to know what kind of restaurant is it, because if it's Chinese, just kidding. We had a bad Chinese experience. But on Just Eat Pizza and Cheese, it's $20. Chips, it's $20. Wow. That's insane. Wow, that's crazy. I'm thankful that we can still go pick up our own takeout here. Because that would suck. Fun fact, we don't even have, we don't have Uber Eats. We don't have DoorDash. We don't have any delivery service in our area except for, the fact that Jimmy John's delivers. This one pizza place delivers. Is there any other place that delivers? I think that's it. So, you don't get a choice whether or not you want to pick it up. You gotta go pick it up. So that's the tea in America. Oop, okay, hang on. I got a message from a client really quick. A lot of restaurants are just shut completely because they can't sell drinks, etc., and they wouldn't make a profit. That's very true as well. Okay. I have been on counter. Sorry, I gotta respond to this. This is important. Okay. My client was asking me, I'll give you a sneak peek into what it's like to be a client. So, my client just asked me if she might be able to, which she also lives in the UK, by the way, Elle, if she would be able to get her workout in tomorrow because she wants to spend time with her son. And I think a lot of the time people assume that, they have to do their workout on the day that I schedule it, or they're gonna be in trouble. That's not the case. I feel like compared to other trainers, I would say I'm pretty flexible on stuff like that. I'm very willing to move stuff around so that you can, live your life and be an adult. I think that's how it should be. I don't plan to work out at all. That's fine. If you don't want to work out while you're, trying to figure out your food stuff, that's totally fine. In fact, I would recommend that you figure out your relationship with food first before you introduce a whole other thing. I usually do some dance routines or walk. That's fine. Be active. Really all you need to do, the only thing that you need to do to either gain weight or lose weight is eat more or eat less. You don't have to work out. That's just, if you are worried about your muscle, how your body looks, your body composition, how much muscle you have, that's when you'd go to the gym. You don't have to go to the gym to lose weight or gain weight. In fact, you shouldn't. That's a misconception. You go to the gym to get stronger. So hopefully that makes you feel a little bit better. If people are telling you that you need to go to the gym to lose weight, tell them to fuck off. True, at Dessert Girl, sometimes it's more productive to divide and conquer. Facts. Big facts, guys. Big facts. So yeah, if you guys end up getting a trainer and they're weird about the fact that you don't want to do your workout on a specific day that you're too busy because you have a life, get a new trainer. What the fuck? People have lives. Let them live. And I think it's so funny, they always text me so apologetic, I'm so sorry, I can't get my workout into. I'm it's fine. It's okay. If you read any of my posts on Instagram, that's okay. I know I don't mind, I just don't want to look so thin. I get it. I think that that's totally fine. Big facts, no printer. Stacy says that too, that's really funny. I feel at this point, my stomach is calming down a little bit where I feel I could maybe go to the gym. But I'm still worried that the Chinese is gonna sneak up on me at any given moment. Who knows? Guys, that Chinese was literally so bad. I don't think I've ever felt worse. I think we might have gotten food poisoning. Fitness. Stacy's my boyfriend. People call me names and stuff for being so thin. Elle! Oh my gosh! Tell them to literally fuck off. That's so annoying! Why do people feel the need to body shame? That's so stupid to me. I just, literally don't get it. Oh yeah, your criticism is really gonna make them feel like they want to change. Okay, let's just shame people into change. That's stupid. Yeah, so bromance equals romance. I'll tell him he has an admirer after he's done with League play. You guys would probably get along so great because he's a trainer as well, and he loves to play video games. Like right now, sitting next to me, he's playing League play. It's the same thing as calling someone fat, in your opinion. It is. Like, you shouldn't. Don't mention someone's weight. Hello? Unless you're a fitness professional or a doctor or, you know, some other kind of whatever, and they give you permission to talk about their weight, don't talk about it. It's not that hard, guys. Like, ugh. People just blow my mind. I see stuff on TikTok all the time where people are like, someone is posting about their fitness journey and they say something so mean. And I'm like, and I literally comment and I'm like, literally fuck off. Like, I don't understand why you think your opinion is relevant here. Go away. I can't stand it. I can't stand the bullying. I can't do it. I can't. I feel like every day I should have a fun TikTok to show you guys. Let's see. Where's my TikTok at? I had a cute cat one. Even family and stuff? Elle, you need to get a new family. I'll be your family, girl. That is so inappropriate. I feel like you need to have a, I don't know. Oh, you look so thin, as if I don't know that already. Oh my gosh. Someone the other day I think they were trying to compliment me in the chat, and they kept saying, oh, you look so fit. You look so fit. When I was talking about fitness stuff, and I was like, yeah, thank you. That's because I've been a fitness professional for a while now. And I think that they meant it in a good way, but I was like, it's funny. I also like it when they tell you like you don't already know. That one gets me. Okay, let's find a fun TikTok for me to show you guys. This is gonna be a new fun thing. Where's the kitty TikTok that I wanted to show y'all? Oh, here it is. Are you guys ready for a kitty TikTok? Fit here means beautiful or nice. You're fit. Thank you. It hurts more when your own family says it. That's definitely true. That's definitely true. Here's a TikTok, guys. I just had to share this one because it's so cute. He's like blowing little bubbles in the water. Okay, that was a TikTok of the day. Had to get that out of the way. That's gonna be part of a new segment. Let's see. Hang on. Let me get this to focus. There we go. It does hurt. Okay. Honest, I don't know if I should say this because like, well, how much to share is too much to share? Is that cat defective? How is it just loving the water? LMAO. That's super, super, super funny. Okay. Sorry, I'm responding. As long as you're comfortable with sharing. Okay. So, I have dealt with some of this familial mentioning of the weight. And I had to have a care conversation with this particular family member about it because I noticed that things were also being said to my sister. And I didn't like that, you know? So I definitely understand. I definitely understand what you mean and how it can be a lot more hurtful. Like, I had people in my class call me fat because I was a little chunker, you know? I was taking a lot of medications when I was a kid, and I didn't understand that those were going to make me hungrier, and I gained a lot of weight. And yeah, so like it was definitely a hard situation to navigate with that person, and depending on who that person is, I don't really know if it will ever change, but I take solace in the fact that at least I said something. So like if they continue to do it, that's just like a reflection on the person that they are. But I think it's important to make people aware of how you feel about certain things that they're saying to you, even if it's like, you know, in a funny way. Like when they say, oh, you're so thin, you can say like, yeah, Aunt Bess, of course I'm thin. Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know. I've never really figured out how to like handle it. You just cut them out. That's a good way to handle it, I guess. Like, you don't need that negativity in your life. You really don't. You don't need the negativity. I've told them so many times, I'm done with it now. And I totally understand that. Like, sometimes they don't listen. LOL. Yeah, that's facts. I don't think that even though I had a conversation with this person about how their words were hurting me, like, it didn't really change, if I'm being honest. I had to go back to them multiple times. But at least, like, you are standing up for yourself. You know what I mean? And I know that's not, like, that's not gonna solve the problem. But, like, you're your own advocate for a lot of things. You're your own advocate when something bad happens to you or when something's hurting your feelings. So, like, as long as you're standing up for yourself, like, that's pretty much all you can do, you know? And that really sucks. Like, I wish that there was a way to change other people's behavior. But yeah, like, the way that I would handle it is I would make them uncomfortable for saying something like that. Like, why did you feel like you needed to say that to me? Like, why did you think that was appropriate right now? You know? Like, saying things like that to make them think, and maybe it won't make them think. Maybe they're just, like, too set in their ways. I never used to, but now I'm trying to control everything. They get one chance. And that's totally fine. Like, you're an adult. You don't have to deal with the bullshit that you don't want to deal with anymore. No one's forcing you to deal with it. So cut that shit out. If you don't want that in your life, cut it out. Give yourself permission to just, like, cut that person out. Cut that negativity out of your life. If I ask them to change how they treat me and they don't deserve to even have me in their life. Facts, girl. Big facts. Big facts. We're talking about hard things over here, okay? He's laughing at me. But Stacy was extremely skinny as well, and he got teased. Let me see. Stacy?
What?
When people would make fun of you for being really skinny, how would you handle that? How did you...
I wouldn't.
You did not? You did not handle it?
It's like weird because you're not allowed to be upset because someone called you skinny.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, like, it's okay to shame someone for being skinny, just not fat.
Right. Which it's not okay, but they think it's okay. So yeah, Stacy definitely had a lot of bullying in his life, also because he's named Stacy, and that's not like a typical male name here. You're not allowed to be hurt by it. Yeah, people think it's a compliment, and it's not. And, like, I've never been...
Or people tell you how lucky you are.
Yeah, people tell you how... Oh, like, you can't gain weight. Like, that must be so nice. And you're like, you don't fucking know my struggle. Like, this is fucking hard.
Same thing as weight loss, but reverse.
Same thing as weight loss, but reverse. Mm-hmm. All the time. Yeah. So, if you could tell your younger self one thing, or, like, if you could have changed how you handled those people, would you do anything differently, or what would you tell your younger self about those interactions with people?
I don't know. It's just people voice their insecurities and put them on you.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So if somebody's jealous, they're gonna tell you, you know, like, if you make some more money than somebody, I wish I had a job like yours.
Right.
But they don't go out and get that job.
It's like a backhanded compliment kind of situation. Yeah. When...
It's just something you need to, I don't know, it's not something you need to go through, but something that everybody goes through. It's just learning how, like, that they're just projecting. They're
Good
not
for you,
like
Elle. I'm glad you're eating
about
cheese.
You know what I mean?
Right. Do you wish that you handled it differently when you were a kid, or...
I mean, it made me who I am today. So.
Yeah. And you're a very driven person now because of it. Stace, I think you are.
Because of it, I don't know.
Nice. Where's the jam? Oh, that sounds actually kind of good. Yeah, and that... It's actually Lunchable. I love that. Yeah, and Stacy ended up working really hard on his physique because of the criticism, and it made his career being a personal trainer. And now, you know, now people don't say things like that to him anymore, but, like...
I still get negative criticism because of my physique.
That's true. Now that he's, like...
Now I'm lucky.
Yeah, now he's lucky because his genetics are that way because he's so big and muscular. And he's like, no, I was literally a skinny kid. Like, I worked hard for this. And, like, people don't see that. They just say that it's genetics. And if you look at his biceps, like, this is something that I noticed. So, like, My bicep, I wish I could show you his. Hang on, let me see. So my bicep goes all the way here, right? His bicep stops about here, which means that he has a shorter bicep. So that's like physical proof that his body was not naturally big. He was never naturally big. Yes, short muscle insertions. And yeah, so it's just like his body wasn't made to do that. His body was a skinny body, and he worked hard for that. Like, I think it's just wild that when people comment on each other's bodies, like, don't fucking do that. I don't know how many times. We gotta go over this, people. Okay, sorry. I just get heated. I'm really glad that you are eating. If you want me to send you a message every day to remind you to eat, I will happily do that. In Fitness Gamer too, probably. I just volunteered you. Yes, I have a short muscle insertion too. Really? Oh my gosh. You guys are brothers. Any body shaming. Small besties. Any body shaming is disgusting, whether you're bigger or thinner. Yes, just mentioning other people's bodies, period, is disgusting. Don't do that. But yeah, I feel like this was a good combo. This was a good talk about, body positivity and how to handle the haters. I feel like something that I am planning to do, because now I'm in the fitness industry, people think that it's okay to comment on my body because that's my profession, and it's still not. Like, it's still really not okay to, like, point out things like that, if you know what I mean. Oh, you don't need to remind me to eat. I have to distract my body. I'm saying we'll remind her. We'll give her positive reinforcement. I have to distract my body from doing so. Yeah. Man, this was a good talk, guys. I feel like we, unpacked a lot of hurt and stuff, and I'm, really, really, really glad we got to have this honest conversation, because because a lot of people deal with this and they don't want to talk about it for obvious reasons. I've teamed up with Reese from Mom's Fam. We're both trying to gain weight. Proud of you guys. If you guys need any help or have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me, whether it's on the Discord, because I think we're friends on Discord, or you can message me on my Instagram, and I'll send you resources or recipes or whatever you want. Oh, you downloaded a calorie tracking app. That's awesome. Which one do you have? I use MyFitnessPal. That one's my favorite to use. All of my clients use it, so it's just, I feel like it's the easiest. Okay. I'm proud of you guys. Oh my gosh, MyFitnessPal too. That's so awesome. I'm so proud of you. That is by far the best one, in my opinion. And I've tried quite a few. I've tried Noom. I've tried another one, I don't remember the name, and I always go back to MyFitnessPal. It's my best friend. It's my best friend. But yes. Facts. Okay. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that we should talk about. Does anybody else have any other questions? Does anybody else want their macros done? Gotta put two bins. Why am I saying 2 bins? There's nothing. I'll be back if you end before I am. If you end before I am, please pass me on. Thank you for your help today. You're welcome. I don't know how to raid people, guys. Do you know how to do this? Why don't I know how to do this? Hang on, let's see if I can Google this so I can figure out how to raid people. If you know how to raid fitness, do you know how to raid people? Because I feel like today's the day, if there was a day for me to raid somebody. Oh. Then raid at username. Okay. Okay. Gotcha. Let's see who's on right now. Why don't we? Sorry to the person who just joined and it's almost ending. For those of you that are still in the chat before I end the stream, let's see, actually, he's got a little bit of time left. So does anybody else have any other questions? Again, this is a safe place to ask questions. No question is dumb. Truly. because
Unless it's should I do keto? That isn't down.
they. I tried to show you, blocked it. Damn it. That's okay. I'll figure it out. I think I will Google. Of course, Elle. I am so glad that you came in to talk about it, because I think that a lot of people probably needed to hear that. So I'm really glad that you shared your experience. Okay, we're seeing who's on live. Nobody else has any other questions? You guys have never wondered how to get big, beefy muscles? Or you guys have never wondered what's the best way to do leg press? Come on. Okay, let's see what we got.
What's the best way to do leg press?
With your legs.
That's a good question.
I just wanted somebody to ask that, okay? There's a lot of people on right now. I think. Possibly? Oh, here we go. Wait. Maybe we'll go see someone playing Stardew Valley. I know that that's a popular one right now. Okay. I got a question. Genuine question. Fitness, I'm not gonna pass up on you. Don't worry. What's your question? Oh my gosh, he got so frantic like I wasn't gonna see him. Fitness, I'm always gonna check your messages. Don't worry about it. We got a couple minutes anyway. Stacy's match isn't ending for another minute and 42 seconds. Sumo or conventional deadlift? In your or Stacy's opinion. I'm gonna ask Stacy this one. Conventional. Tell us why, please.
You don't have to load the bar as much to get more effectiveness out of the exercise.
Did you hear that?
Probably not. Facing the other way.
Well, I held the... Did you hear what he said? He did. Okay. That is why I also do conventional.
I prefer Romanian deadlifts over conventional deadlifts.
Same.
Just because I'm not a power lifter, so I'm not like trying to train that lift. I'm trying to get the most effectiveness with the least amount of weight.
Right. Same. I do like doing the conventional deadlift, but in my program, I only do RDL. Follow-up question. Trap bar or barbell? I would say barbell.
It depends on your limb lengths.
Your limb lengths? Okay. Does that help fitness?
Yeah, I can't just say, oh, this is better without, knowing anything else about. I think a lot of it has to do with preference.
Preference?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like what feels better?
Man, I just keep straight losing.
You keep losing? Damn.
Well, I'm not doing
My
that.
boyfriend sucks. Just kidding.
Teammates are just not wanting to...
Anybody else have any questions? Let's see what that does. I was on the road to 300 kilograms in deads before lockdown. Hey, here. I feel that. I hope that you guys' stuff opens up soon, but not too soon. We opened up too soon, and now people are like, why aren't we open? I'm like, fuck, because you don't fucking wear a mask. Duh. I had to have a care conversation with my friend last night because she was like, I don't understand, like, she just doesn't like masks. And so I had a conversation with her about it last night because I was like, I wanted to understand, And I, like, made the analogy, right? Because Stacy made the analogy first and I, like, took it and ran with it, so I'm gonna give him the credit for this. But he said, no one's mad that you can't park in the handicap parking space. Like, it might be annoying, and, like, there's probably people that abuse it because they're not maybe handicapped. I've heard of things like that happening. But, like, there are people that really do need that spot, and that's why we don't park in it, And if you're mad about it, it's, like, weird that you're mad about it. Because, like, why? You had to unmask the truth from her. Yes, I did. Help. Okay, we're gonna try to do this raid thing. But I felt like that was a pretty good analogy, because it's like, why are you mad? Why do you feel like it's an inconvenience to you? Like, really think about that, I guess. Okay, we're gonna go and, hang on. We're gonna try to raid, let's see, Rebecca426, question mark? Let's see. How do I do this again, guys? It's raid and then at their username. Okay. Please don't fuck this up, Haley. Ah! Okay, no. I'm sorry, I just screamed. I thought I fucked it up. Rebecca426. Before I do this, thank you guys so much for watching, because I think we'll probably get disconnected after this. Wait, why does it say no matches? Hang on. Did I spell it wrong? What'd I do? Okay, guys, hang on. Oh, I gotta do, don't forget the /. Okay. What if it says that there's no raid? And then do I have to do the parentheses for username? I don't know what I'm doing. No, okay, so we'll try it again. Rebecca 426. Did it work? It says no matches. What happens if it says no matches? I feel so dumb. Then the username is wrong. Sorry for my gross cough. Maybe that's just. I'm trying to raid Rebecca, Rebeka 426. Oh, it's because she's offline. She was just online a second ago. Cry. Okay, try it. Let's try it again. Guys, give me someone to raid, because I think I'm not understanding this. Who should I raid? Give me a name and I'll do it. Let's get in there. Anybody got a name for me? I'm Sticks. Okay, we'll do it. I'm Sticks _ It says no matches. Guys, why? Do I have to do at? Maybe it's not at. Yes, please do. I'm sorry that I'm like literally the worst at this. D1, you just got on. Do you have any questions for me while I'm trying to figure this thing out? No at. Oh, okay. Well, Jesus. Fuck me. Sticks. I'm gonna wait and see if D1 has any questions, and if not, we're gonna send you guys over. We're gonna raid with 9 people. 2 underscores. 2 underscores? You guys are trying to fuck me up this whole time? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I'm just gonna send you to a non-charity stream. I can't do that. D1, I'm so sorry that you just got on. I truly enjoy talking to you. Okay. I don't have a response yet, so I'm gonna say that that's a no. I'm gonna send you guys over there. Enjoy. Wait, if this doesn't work and you guys are still here, I'm gonna laugh. You want to get your macros? Okay, let's do it. All right, what I need from you is age, height, weight. So current weight, goal weight, and then gender, because I don't know from D1. I don't know. Macro check. If you don't want to send that to me in the chat, because I understand that might be some personal information that you don't want on the internet, you can message it to Haley White Fitness on Instagram. And again, it's age, height, weight, current weight and goal weight, and then gender. Or do a whisper. I didn't think about that. You're so smart. So smart. Guys, I haven't even finished half of this. It's a problem. It's a big problem that I can't finish a bang. Big macros and bigger brain. LOL. Oh, I keep hiccuping, guys. I'm sorry. I'm waiting for D1 to come through with his information. I also feel like I get like a little bit of phlegm when I drink like sugary things. That's gross, but that's okay. I can't believe he came in here to get his macros done. What a guy. What a guy. What a stand-up guy. Also, if you guys don't feel comfortable with doing this in the live, but you still want your macros done, I understand. People are shy. People are introverts. It's okay. You can always message me on Instagram or on Discord and ask me. It's totally fine. I'll do it. It doesn't have to be live. Actually, that's usually I do it in the whatever, you know. D1, where you at? I don't even know if he's still here. He's like, I'm still here. Just wait. Let's see. I'm looking to see if he's in the... Hi, I see you now. Yes. Good. That's the information I needed. I just needed to know you're still there. That you didn't leave. I just discovered the other day that I can see who is in my chat, which is so great. So cool to see that. Wasn't really aware of that being a feature that I could utilize to my advantage. Let me go to the eat this much. You can't see me. I can too see you. Yoshi. D, are you gonna put it in the chat or are you gonna send it to me on Instagram? I just need to know where you're gonna put it so that I can read it with my eyeballs. You sent the whisper? Guys, how do I read a whisper? Shit. I thought it was just gonna pop up. Fuck. How do I do that? Fitness, you're gonna need to help me out again. How do I read a whisper? Let me Google it. Guys, I've never gotten a whisper before in my life. LOL, it's on your Twitch page near your notification. Fuck me. Okay, no, wait, I think I know what you're talking about. Oh, wait, I got it. And since you sent it in a message, I'm obviously not gonna read it out loud because that's between you and us. Next to get bits. Oh, gotcha. Okay, we're gonna do it really quick. And then we're gonna... Okay. Please excuse the awkward silence. What's your height, D1? You forgot that one. The one and only Fitness Gamer! True, guys. If you guys want to follow more fitness people that also do gaming and other stuff, follow Fitness Gamer. He's dope, guys. And he's got an accent to listen to. Okay? There we go. I got it now. You're gonna have so many calories to eat. I'm gonna be so freaking jealous. We'll do medium, and then lightweight, and then we're gonna do the goal weight, and then I'm gonna set it for losing 2 pounds a week and see what it gives you. Oh my gosh! Why do you have so many calories that you can eat? I'm so freaking jealous. Okay, my dear friend, D1. There's a cat up here now. So the suggested calories for you to eat, since you're such a tall man, is... I'm shaking while I say this, actually, because there's so many. 3,489 to lose the 30 pounds that you want to lose. Wow. That's to lose 2 pounds per week. That is insane. You guys, I'm so jealous of literally every single male that gets to eat more calories than me. Or female. Because you guys, I'm a short person. I don't know if you guys know this. I'm 4'11". I'm quite short, so I don't get to eat a whole lot because of how small I am. The bigger you are, like the taller you are, the more calories you get to eat, so it's pretty cool. So, yes. Oh, wait, hang on. I put it in backwards. Let me just make sure that, I think I'd put it in backwards. Let me do the right one. Okay, just kidding. Just kidding. It's, 1,733, which is still a lot. I accidentally, switched the numbers, and it gave me the wrong... It's a stream, kitty! He thinks that he can just climb across my desk without getting some kissies. I'm a tall guy with fast metabolism. Blast. Actually, so, fun fact, people's metabolisms are neither fast or slow. It's just like everybody's metabolism is different because of the fact that everybody's body calculations are different. So your metabolism. I know. LMAO D1, I'm so fucking sorry. I'm the worst. I can't believe I told you 3,000 and then it was wrong. I'm so stupid. Thank you for following Unending E. I put your goal weight as the initial weight and then your current weight as the goal weight, and I fucked it up. She sold a dream. Just call me, what's that one guy that, what's that one movie? The Greatest Showman? That's fucking me right now. I just sold you a dream. So, I'm gonna message this to you. It is 1,733. You can round that up to 1,750 just so that you have an even number because I'm weird like that. Okay. Does anybody else want their macros done before I send you to a charity stream? And I expect you guys to give them the biggest hype that you can imagine. The biggest hype you can muster, okay? I'm going to be right in there with you, alright? Anybody else? Opportunities ending in 5, 4, 3, 2. You're welcome, D1. Do mine, but make up the numbers. Okay. So you're gonna be 300 pounds, and you're gonna have the same, you're gonna be 30 years old. So 300 pounds at 30. Hey Stony, we're doing some math. Some fun math. You're also a male. Dule Sipu. Sorry, I said that wrong. You're gonna be 6 foot. You've got medium body fat, you're lightly active, and then your goal weight is going to be 220, okay? We're going to do 2 pounds loss per week. Hey, alrighty, what's up? Calculate. Are you kidding me? What's happening here? Oh, I forgot to put a 0 for the inches. It doesn't like that. Okay, so, do I read palms? Yes, my palm says that I need to spend more time focusing on myself, less time at McDonald's, JK, that's never gonna happen, and more time eating sushi. That's what my palm says. And it also says I don't have 0 kids because I don't like kids. So if you were 30 years old, 300 pounds, 6 foot, and you wanted to weigh 220 and you wanted to lose 2 pounds a week, you would need to eat 2,272 calories. Okay? Fun fact, so if there's anybody in the chat and those statistics for some reason are exactly yours, you're welcome. It also says not to eat Chinese food from that one place. Oh my gosh! It says do not eat Chinese at Hunan's because you'll feel gross the next day too. That's right there. Does anybody else want their palm read? Just kidding. I'm not gonna do that for anybody else. I'll do it for, hang on, we're gonna do it to Oscar. Oscar, give me your beans. Oh my gosh. Oscar's palm says, let's see, come here. Oscar's palm says, I tried to jump off a bed and ripped my claw off because I missed and landed, he's so mad at me, and landed on a dresser, and then I had to go to the vet and wear a mitten, and I hated it. All those calories and just sushi. Oscar is really tired of my shit, guys. He's my buddy. He doesn't actually care, but he has resting bitch face. All those calories and just sushi. Yeah, I could literally eat all of my calories that I have in a day just in sushi. I would literally do that. Okay, guys. I'm gonna pass you guys on to a amazing charity stream that I'm Sticks is doing. I really hope I don't fuck this up. I typed in the other one, I guess it would technically be the /raid I'm Sticks with 2 underscores. Is that correct? Fitness. God, I don't want to fuck this up because then you guys are gonna think I'm stupid. Yes. Okay, we're gonna do it. Let's do it. I'm so excited. Did it work? Okay, we're gonna be ready to raid. Let's go. Raid now. Yay! Wait, so how do I... Hi! Okay, let's do it. Can I do this one? Oh, I can't do that one. Where's a good emoji that I can actually use, guys? Oh, gosh. Okay, we're gonna send a bunch of hearts. You blinded. I'm crying. I'm reading these, I'm gonna start calling people that. You blind tit. This is hilarious. Okay, do I end my stream now? Or I don't know what to do. I don't think he's paying attention. Oh, no. My man, I'm Styx isn't paying attention. That's so freaking hilarious. It's okay, he's doing it for a good cause, so it doesn't matter. I gotta pull this up. I want to see what's going on in here. Stacy's probably so mad at me because we haven't gone to the gym yet. That's okay. Styx. Pew, pew. Hey, we did it. We did it.
Infamous. Okay, chat. Time to eat. Jersey Mike's.
I don't have any hype emojis, guys. Where's a hype one? Hype. Oh, I just put a Bible thump in there, but that's okay. I've got an ad on mine. I don't even get to see. That's rude. Nice. I just got a shout out. That's so cool. This is my first time rating anybody, so this is a very exciting experience. I feel, guys, I feel like we've done a good thing here. We found a charity stream. That's all I could ask for. I really literally don't have any good hype emojis. I don't know how to spell. I'm trying to spell raised for charity. Okay. I am, for the remaining of you guys in the stream, I'm peacing out.